The assistant stood for a while before closing the door, leaving Lu Jinian's room. "Kiao Kiao, what's going on with you and Lu Jinian?" Zhao Mong finally asked after they entered the elevator. Kiao Anhao remained silent, her gaze falling onto the medicine that Zhao Mong was holding. Her lips pressed into a thin line. "I thought you were doing well a while back." "He angered you?" "Kiao Kiao, what happened?" Zhao Mong persistently asked several times, but Kiao Anhao never once replied. When they reached the room, she walked straight into the bathroom to shower and then climbed onto the bed. Before she could flip the blanket open, a box came flying, landing in front of her. It was the gastric medicine that Lu Jinian had gotten for her. "Kiao Kiao, it's from Lu Jinian. If you want it, you can eat it. If you don't want it, you can toss it. I'm not going to settle it for you," Zhao Mong said decisively and headed to the bathroom. Kiao Anhao stared at the box for a long while before putting it on the bedside table. She laid down on the bed, staring up at the ceiling, her mind in a mess. She wanted to eat the gastric medicine, and at the same time, she didn't want to eat it. Just like when she was in front of him, she had wanted to reach out for the medicine, but she had forced herself not to. Deep inside, she knew that she was using the easiest way to get back at him for the sadness that he had caused. Kiao Anhao felt extremely lethargic, probably due to the gastric problems. Even though she was still thinking about the medicine beside her, she fell into a deep sleep the next instant. That night, she slept deeply. The next day, when she woke up, she felt much more energized. She had filming the entire day, hence she quickly prepared herself before following Zhao Mong to the hotel restaurant for breakfast. As usual, the breakfast served was nutritious. Kiao Anhao saw golden yellow dough fritters and took 2. After sitting down, she took 2 sips of a drink before using her chopsticks to pick up the dough fritters. After taking a bite, she found the dough fritters extremely oily, even though she didn't think so normally. Her entire stomach was fumbling. She dropped the chopsticks, and without even waiting for Zhao Mong to ask her anything, she ran out of the restaurant to the washroom. She didn't even have time to enter a bathroom cubicle, vomiting into a public basin. When Lu Jinian came down for breakfast, he saw Kiao Anhao running towards the washroom the moment the elevator doors opened. Just then, his assistant commented, "Miss Kiao doesn't look good." Lu Jinian frowned. He hesitated slightly before instructing his assistant to wait at the restaurant. He then took large strides, following after Kiao Anhao. The minute he entered the bathroom, he heard someone vomiting. He walked in and saw Kiao Anhao's slender figure hunched over a basin, puking continuously. Lu Jinian didn't hesitate, running towards her to grab her arm. "What's wrong? Your stomach still hurts?" The moment Kiao Anhao heard him, her body stiffened. Before she could react, she lowered her head for another wave of vomit,